Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 16 of Danganronpa S. Last time, we covered characters who did not receive enough potential, who did not receive their full potential, basically. We did Rantaro, we did Ryoma, we did Leon as well. Did we do one other person? I could swear we did someone else. Okay, I know, yeah, we did... Oh yes, and we also did Masaru as well. Masaru's also added. Okay, so this time, we're going to go into talent development mode, as you can see, and as you can tell from the title, today is going to be the day of Byakuya Twogami, and all of his pimp throne glory. Okay, let's give Byakuya... He does not need discounts because he is Byakuya mother freaking Twogami. You know that he's going to be benefiting. He is going to be benefiting. He's going to grow stronger. Okay, do we have intellect raising? Do we have the powers of... Okay, let me just see his ultra card out of curiosity. Let's see what hyper cards he has. Okay, hyper card. Okay, awakening bonus, equipment stats plus 10. He does not have attribute breaks. So essentially, nothing is available to us. Luck plus 2. We do not need coin of doom. We'll give Byakuya friendship increases because Byakuya, everyone's friends with Byakuya. Everyone likes Byakuya. Doing spawn rates, we do not need that. Increases effect on event squares. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll put both of these on. Actually, no. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. Okay, do I have any intellects? Okay, intellect plus 1. Might as well give Byakuya maximum actually, no. Byakuya, he's gonna look fashionable. He's gonna become speedy. He has to become fast if he wants to escape from Toko. Okay, let's do this. You had better be able to keep me entertained if you intend to trap me in here for over a month. Because darn it, I will utilize my money to break free from the Matrix. I don't need to take the red pill to free myself from the Matrix. I would pay the Matrix to free myself from the Matrix, and then I would exit through the hole created by my money. And then I would seize control of this road. Yeah, Byakuya, knowing Byakuya, considering the massive amount of coinage that he probably put into this virtual world, he probably has a bunch of failsafes kicked in the event that Toko tries anything funny, or rather unfunny for him. Okay, let's roll that dice. 2, Byakuya can grow stronger. Okay, Byakuya is gaining a massive boatload of intellect. Just look at that growth. Yeah, really, Byakuya's got to get some big brain moves at his disposal. Okay, we can go 5 spaces. Let's head forward. Let's see how much we can knock out. Okay, Byakuya is going to go into his... is going to just defeat him one hit. Byakuya, one hit Byakuya. Byakuya has no time for this. He is money. Okay, let's go and... Okay, yes, I basically put Byakuya with speed, so yeah, might as well just head over here. Byakuya will buy the Tiger Scroll, and we'll also buy this Horse Scroll, because I'll make a point to basically give Byakuya some more love than everyone else. Okay, Heroes Undies. Okay, what would we get from you? Okay, yeah, might as well do that as well. Okay, yippee. Leave the shop. And where are we going to get for our next event? Yes, okay, you're going to give us a card. Okay, give us the card. Steel Skin card. Okay, roll the dice. First friendship square. Who is Byakuya going to get? Watch how it's Toko. Of course it's Toko. We got to start off with Toko just being her usual, just creeping. The sun rises and Toko creeps. Ah, Byakuya, perfect from dawn to dusk. Quit following me and keep 65 feet away as prescribed by the restraining order that I filed against you last week. Okay, we're down to 65 feet. The distance between us has glowed so dramatically. Huh, hey you! Don't stand next to me with such conveniently unpleasant timing. Me, I was just passing by to go get breakfast. That's what they all say! Here I am, spending quality time with Byakuya, and when my doppelganger comes by and spoils everything. He may be perfect in every way, but his vision is a little poor. And 20 meters away, we'll have it in that minuscule chance that he mistakes us. Chances are, if that happened, Byakuya, he'd just start running away from Peko. What do you mean, similar? Oh, like hairstyles, glasses, and clothes? That's right, we're exactly the same.
Come on.
Hey, Togo, are you mocking me?
I'd never dreamed of such a thing. Such a cold glare. Please give me more. I'm a little disturbed that I'm already so used to seeing you two interact.
Then why don't you help me? Help me, Peko! Strike her down with your bamboo stick! Please don't get used to someone that repulsive.
Yes, Byakuya just gave this massive boost of intellect. Byakuya has to be smart and he has to be fast in order to survive against Toko. Oh, you alone? Now, that's unusual. Where's Toko?
That's enough.
When have I ever been with that lemon?
All the time when she's stalking you from behind the bushes, or in the air vents, or when she's standing over your bed, watching you sleep. Well, you might not be going out with her, but you're still together often, right? Oh, now I get it. You're bad with the girls.
Come on.
Don't apply your vulgar standards of value to me.
What?
But isn't it kind of funny? A handsome aristocrat would normally be swarmed by girls. Then again, we've got a quirky bunch, so I guess conventional wisdom is turned on its head.
Not possible.
Must you come along and interrupt my thinking?
Then again, I'm not popular at school either, so I guess it's no shocker that you aren't either.
This is an awfully one-sided conversation. For what reason exactly did you come here?
What? What? Am I not allowed to go for a swim? The sea is our swimming pool. It's like rules.
Yeah.
We can only dream of being so lucky on a real beach, right? We draw too much attention.
Naturally.
I go to a private beach on vacations.
Seriously?
Considering that Toko is your stalker, Byakuya, that beach is not very private. Whoa, see what I mean about aristocrats? The amount of freedom is just unfair. Then why not invite everyone in the class to your private beach sometime?
Because I go on vacation to get away from Toko.
Why?
Then why should I have to provide the location?
What?
Because a public beach wouldn't do, duh. Sayaka and Hina would get mobbed by randos too, right? Though for different reasons. Well, slightly different reasons. When it comes to a leisurely ocean swim, in reality, we need a special secure place.
Totally.
Come on, please. I'm begging you here.
If you insist.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah. That's a promise, right? I won't forget, and I'll be sure to tell everyone, Kay.
Don't tell Toko. Please do not tell Toko. I'll give you my butler's number. Settle a schedule and do as you please.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me you're not planning on coming along.
Naturally.
Why would you assume I'd participate?
Hold on.
That should be obvious. We need everyone together for something like this. How else am I supposed to tell everyone if we're not all going?
Yeah.
Anyways, you're coming to Byakuya. Besides, it's your beach.
Every beach is my beach. I bought every beach in the world. What a persistent woman. Fine.
Seriously?
Wait, are you serious?
However, I cannot guarantee that my schedule will be free.
Come on. I know that's just a preemptive cop-out. Quit being so mean already. Seriously, though, let's all go together. It's taken me this long, but that really is what I like. Byakuya, you're gaining so much intelligence and speed. Byakuya is gonna be the fastest thing alive. He's just gonna run laps around Toko. Yes, go talk to Chiaki. Yeah. For saying that, I thought that Nagito was Chiaki was Nagito for a second. Yes, Byakuya. Yes, the battle of the minds. Byakuya debating with Nagito. Just the insanity. Insanity will ensue. Okay, let's see what cards we can get our hands on. Okay, got a revive card. And... okay, Central Island card and Intelligence card. Okay, let's do this. Card. Intellect card. Give us some more intellect. And let's go take down that tiger. Take down the tiger, smack the tiger, catch the tiger by its toe, make him holler, and utterly decimate with magic. The power of money! Byakuya doesn't even need magic. He just throws a giant bag of quarters at his enemy, and they just explode. Byakuya just goes whapping people with the coin bag. Okay, what's our next event gonna be?
I assumed with no local Zatours here, I could find the tiniest bit of peace and quiet. But no, the racket on this accursed island is inescapable. Maybe it's quiet at the hotel. And here I thought I had found the one remaining place I could relax, but you're here. So long as I endeavor to think and act as you do, encounters like this are inevitable. But this visage belongs to you, so I will prioritize your comfort above mine.
Goodbye.
My apologies. I will take my leave immediately.
Come on.
Wait, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Does it concern this appearance?
That's right.
It does! You're only planning to use my face for your time at O's Peak, I assume. Right. I haven't made any specific plans yet, but after graduation, I'll return to being a nobody.
What?
Oh, tell me no more!
So in other words,
I reveal my true self to the other students, and they accepted me for that. Thanks to them, I no longer need to assume someone else's identity. I can be myself. That said, completely casting aside one talent is no easy feat, nor do I intend to try to.
so that's it.
Good answer. I would have been rather disappointed if you took the coward's way out.
That's right.
I decided to stop buying for myself, and you, more than anyone, are thankful for that. Solid your identity has been enlightening in ways I could have never imagined.
Naturally.
Of course it was.
Listen.
I doubt we'll ever see each other again once we graduate from this school.
Listen.
So I wanted to offer you my thanks while I still have the chance.
That's right.
You truly are a singular man. That's the kindest thing you could have said.
Goodbye.
I'll be leaving you for real now. Enjoy some time for yourself, Byakuya.
Yes, big boost to everything. Big boost to the intellect especially. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Riding to the second island?
I get what you're saying, but isn't the return a little puny with your plan? What is the spirit of adventure if not high risk, high reward after all? Utterly ludicrous. Are you telling me that people of your caliber can become astronauts? Frankly, the space chimps are smarter than you.
Just
Jabberwock Island is an abandoned island. What do you have to gain in acquiring such a place?
Listen up.
It being abandoned is the whole point. We're the only ones who know about this island, you know?
Let's do
We'll
it.
turn Jabberwock Island into something special. It's only my kind of place. Unbelievable. And what's of your astronaut training? I'm still going to space, of course. After all, I'm Kaido Momoto, luminary of the stars. Utterly incomprehensible. I was a fool to believe for a second that debating you was a good idea.
Stop the process! Byakuya had to admit he was wrong!
Whoa, when did you get here? I'd assumed the president to be Toko and ignored it, but it seems you're capable of brief silence.
I'm going to keep up with your little play. I couldn't keep up with your little play dates. I was just chillaxing.
Hey, Ibuki, you like this island too, yeah?
Heck yeah, it totes my style. It's like every day's a fever dream. Then again, I guess it was more of a virtual world kind of stitch rather than the real deal.
I see.
Gotcha, that's a good way of thinking about it.
not possible.
Just what other way of thinking about it is there?
Okay. More intellect, more strength, more everything. Yes. Yeah, might as well give Byakuya the best equipment you can. You have failed, Byakuya.
Farewell.
Okay. Camp Day 10. Okay, where do we go? Land on the space in front of us.
Hey,
Even if it's for a field trip, a place like this defies common sense in every way.
Yeah.
Even if it is a faithful reproduction of the original Jabberwock Island.
Consider also that some may require this facility.
Huh?
in other
Among
words,
ultimates, there may very well be some who specialize in firearms or other ornaments.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mukuro, she's just arming herself with all the guns, all the grenades, everything that she can get her hands on in her fight against Sayaka, Hina, Kyoko, every girl who's into Makoto, basically. Mukuro has to fight for her bye. She has to fight for the rights to date Makoto. Yeah, and basically she just blasts Kyoko with a tank, pulls out the gun, just starts firing round after round, takes down Hina, basically throws a grenade, takes out Sayaka, and then you get Kamaru. Kamaru's the strongest of the bunch. Kamaru's got Toko backing her up, but then you just get it where Mukuro, she just pulls out that knife and she just starts going crazy. It's like something out of Dragon Ball Z, just boom, 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 boom.
You're right.
I suppose that's true, but is there anyone here with such talents?
Specialization isn't even necessary. Kyoko, for instance, is proficient in handling guns.
Yeah.
That reminds me, Sonya said that everyone in her country knows how to operate a tank.
Naturally.
Small though a nation may be, it's a given that she possesses knowledge of military affairs.
Well then,
This place is just another tool for Ultimates to hone and polish their talents, huh?
but
Even so, I'm a little uneasy that even elementary school kids can access this place. Especially Monica, considering Monica, she's just arming those missiles over there in the back. She's just arming those missiles, getting ready for her onslaughts.
They are children, true, but did you consider that they may be closer to this place than you? The girl in the wheelchair in particular, she's related to the Toa group.
What? But wait, by Toa, you mean the Toa?
That's right.
While middling compared to the Twogami conglomerate, the Toas hold vast influence over the country. Especially in the IT field, they've built an unshakable empire.
In other words,
Now consider the potential applications of IT combined with military affairs. Understand?
yeah.
Right, if someone is brimming with talent, it really doesn't matter how old they are.
Hey,
I understand the meaning of this facility now, but what about the stuffed toy factory?
Beats me.
Okay, yeah, Byakuya gets massive intellect because of it. He admits that he's wrong, ergo he can gain the strength to resist. There you are, Byakuya. Here, have a ticket.
I don't
Come
want
on.
your peasant ticket. Be gone! Is this some sort of fad with you people to force tickets on others against their will?
Huh? It's the first I've heard of a fad like that. Did someone else give one to you too?
I see.
So it's entirely coincidence then. I'll never understand the inner workings of dollars.
What?
So, what is this ticket for?
yeah,
We're thinking of having a barbecue. It was Leon's idea. But Mondo doesn't want Monokuma and his cronies interfering.
I see.
That will explain the ticket system. What is this illustration?
That was drawn by Ifumi. It was his idea to use tickets. He was pretty insistent about how important events should always use tickets for admission.
I truly do not understand. Everything you do is wasteful.
Then, are you against using tickets?
Come on.
I always thought you were a talentless dullard, but at least you've learned to be a nuisance.
Being surrounded by such amazing people, I guess I've kind of gotten used to these things.
hey,
The barbecue should be fun. We asked Teru to help with the cooking, so you don't need to worry about that.
Naturally.
Naturally, Teru and Karumi are the only ones here whose cooking satisfies my taste. Barely, but it's possible.
Okay, what else?
Rise it.
Okay, yeah, multiply my cards I'm probably never going to use. Revive card. Yeah, you know, I might use that card getting to the horse statue afterwards, okay? Next one. The Mono Cub, should you work hard?
What?
Did you come to observe them too?
Wrong.
Observe is a bit of an exaggeration. I just figured I'd check up on them, just in case.
An interesting coincidence then.
That's right.
Our enemies are mere stuffed toys, but here they have the authority to track our activities. For now, they've been working for us based on the predefined rules.
It's certainly
I can't abide by
possible.
trusting and relying on them when they may very well betray us in the end.
It's true.
They may play the roles of robots, but they are the children of Monokuma and share his mannerisms.
Oops, well, this is bad. Our only choice now is to bury it in the dark of the night. I have nothing to do with this. Monodam did it!
pointing fingers will get us nowhere. We must deal with it. This frothy mess of a melted change ice. Or that's what I hope it is anyways. I don't know. I have a feeling we got an order for it, but hell if I know.
At the very least.
One could argue that their playful demeanor is a ruse to induce our negligence and to lower our guard.
I can't waste any more of my time on this. Perhaps I'll have Toko keep watch over them. I'll use as a meat shield.
Okay, increase in stats around the board. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, let's land on this one, right over here.
Wow!
This island is a library that rivals that of my national library in Hope's Peaks. How splendid!
Amazing!
Look, they even have the latest issue of Occult magazine.
What?
Curiosity got the better of me from your glee, and it turns out you're enamored by a trashy magazine that houses an article based on my stalker!
I am
Hey,
sorry.
it's not like I always read it, but this one just so happens to be the serial killer edition.
What of it? I doubt it concerns anything important enough for a nation's leader like you. I trust you should be able to obtain delicate information through more secure avenues.
No.
It's precisely because I'm a leader that I value the perspective of popular culture.
Well,
You may see things differently, Byakuya, but I find plenty of meaning in these things.
Different indeed. I simply cannot grasp your way of thinking.
But this special edition may actually be of interest to you.
you are right.
My premonition was correct. Please have a look at this entry here.
Yes.
The disappearance of Jedi Jack. What of it?
I see.
Just like Jack burst onto the serial killer scene like a comet and vanished just as quickly. Ever since entering this academy, just like Jack has been following your every order.
Naturally.
I don't need a magazine to tell me that.
Then how about in pursuit of a killer? Has Jack ended up in Hope's Peak Academy?
What?
I see.
This article extrapolates data from when the murder stopped, giving it much more weight.
Wow.
I'm surprised they nailed it. Maybe the writer should quit and become a detective.
I see.
Scrapping together anyone with talent, the light and dark side of Hope's Peak Academy. This article could only be published in an occult magazine. It may be the world of an insider here. Even ignoring the serial killer matter, it is true that the Academy recruits many unsavory types.
That is
I
right.
admire my classmates. After attending Hope's Peak for 3 years, I'm rather attached.
However,
But I do admit that it has its faults. The management policy, for instance.
Now isn't the time to ponder that, although I'm sure the time will come when we learn more.
you are
Right, first we must gather as much strength as we possibly can. Well, that was an unexpected conversation. I'm going to get back to the serial killer issue.
So in
The
other
only
words,
thing I do understand well is that you have impressively bad taste.
Okay, let's go. Get more spaces. Okay, land here. Level 10. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent?
I am already at my apex. I am the potential of the Two-Gami conglomerate. Well, I questioned the need for such a task. Another student approached me. It was...
And Kaido, Kibo, Kaede, or... No, sorry, Ibuki. Let's do Kibo. What are you implying? What? Are you implying that robots don't have a right to an opinion? Isn't that robophobic? I will cancel you, Byakuya Twogami. I will sue you and take all of your money.
Whether or not someone is a robot makes no difference to me. You're all inferior in my eyes. I didn't ask for opinions.
Well, I guess that would be your natural response. You'd say the same if a human approached you. Besides, I am not here to pass judgment. Quite the contrary. Actually, I came here to learn from you.
Oh, really? What? Do you want to learn how my coffee maker operates? Or how the water jug keeps my water cool?
As far as I can tell, you're close to the perfect human, powerful in both status and ability.
Well, I can't say you have bad taste.
I see.
And I thought you were just a featureless robot. Your judgment seems to be functioning properly.
I am not featureless.
I have decided.
Anyways, I'd like to know more about the lives of those who hold unique positions.
If you want to follow me all day, suit yourself. Just stay out of my sight.
Thank you. very
Thank you. I've always wanted to learn more about you, so consider me thrilled.
much. All right.
It makes sense to establish connections with those in power if I want to thrive in human society and crush all of my enemies. I need allies or else Kokichi will come after me with a big electromagnet crane and take me hostage, send me into the air.
Who knew robot motors were so mundane? K1BO wandered about my peripheral for a while until I threw a rock at his head and he went away.
Obtain talent fragments, hooray! We have grown stronger as a result. Okay, 4 spaces. Okay, this isn't. Okay, there we go. There's one right here.
Oh, White Knight! Come on, come out wherever you are. There! My Byakuya never fails.
That's bad, right?
Wait! He's headed out with that dumb skank at this hour with no one else around? Hey, dumb skank, where are you going? And choose your answer carefully, because I'm feeling real cutty.
Shut up!
Who the F are you calling a dumb skank, you prepubescent uggo?
Stop.
Both of you shut your mouths and never open them again.
Oh, the savage bluntness of his retorts are like crack to my ears.
No, 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 no!
I said, did you kiss my ass? Step away from my white knight, you barn animal. You make it sound like big cock. Oh yeah, it's your possession and I'm some home wrecker.
Listen
But
up.
he came to me late in the night. He said he wanted me so bad that he just couldn't help it. What? My noble intellectual white knight wants nothing to do with a brain-dead chick like you.
That's it.
I told you to shut your mouths. I want no part of your obscene quarrels. Fine. Then I'll just go to Kazuichi instead. Mute my blueprint.
Oh, come on. I already accepted the job, and I've got nothing else going for me.
I see.
Oh, so it was a business thing. I knew that. My white knight is forever faithful. Was it anyways a megaphone gun? That's my white knight with the badass ideas.
It's a gun that will allow even the weakest among us to hack and effectively oppose the beasts. They have power in numbers. Even one additional combatant would benefit us greatly.
Yes.
That's my white knight thinking outside the box like always.
Yes.
With that out of the way, get to work, skank. Invention is your only saving grace. What a twist. I'm not into this kind of treatment, you know. Yes, you are, Miyu. Yes, you are. That is your entire life. Okay, let's do this. Okay, how many more events does Byakuya have?
What?
Oh, it's you.
Wow! Now look it! Now this looks like a fun scene! I'm pushing the foul into the water! Hey! Wait a sec, Byakuya! Why are you doing a U-turn? You can't escape me! You can't escape the weekend, Byakuya! It's Friday evening and I am at my peak strength!
For your information, I can't relax around a noisy brat like you.
That's right.
A wise choice. Even though it's laid back among us, get no rest with Kokichi nearby.
Oh, come on now! What have I ever done to trouble you, Byakuyas?
Stop.
You're troubling me with your very presence, and I'd appreciate if you did not lump us together. I'm better than that.
Still though, seeing you two together really is quite a strange sight. I always thought it was the suit that made him, but not even now you're the spitting image of Byakuya.
Naturally.
Even one in the news, the head is the most crucial for effective impersonation.
In other words,
If I were Byakuya's suit with Kokichi's face and Korakuya's hair, no one would see me as Byakuya. They see me as an eldritch abomination, run very fast and very far.
I'll make a note of that. The underlings of an evil organizations do often wear disguises.
why?
And who was the one who just said that being near this worm is the polar opposite of rest? But isn't it only proper for those with meaningful towers to teach those without? In that case, you know nothing about me.
Wow, your afraid ego is spot on, Byakuya. Even your teaching style is the exact same.
Come on.
At least differentiate between us.
Let me say
But
this.
remember this, you cannot impersonate someone through appearance alone. Intuition, speech, conduct, abilities, these are all crucial pieces in reconstructing someone.
Oh yeah, Sabuki had mentioned something similar, that cosplay is more than just wearing a costume.
I assure you, what I'm doing is not cosplay, it's better.
Come on.
Enough! I refuse to be the third wheel in a conversation with my damn doppelganger!
Okay, let's see what else we've got going on.
Huh? I guess I should have expected a place like this on a faraway island.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Byakuya, isn't this place sort of unusual for an aristocrat?
Not at all, I'm quite accustomed to seeing things of this nature.
Yes.
I'm quite used to seeing things of this nature. Damn it, CzarThwomp! Now you're getting me mixed up with my doppelganger. If anything on this island would draw my interest, I figured it would be this place, but
I
this
see.
is likely a fictitious place built atop the original ruins. Thus, it has no real value to look at. Good grief, I've wasted my time coming here.
Yeah.
Huh, so you can tell with just a little look. Though, I guess it is odd for an ancient place. But isn't that interesting in of itself? Why was it made like this, I wonder?
In other words,
There's no sign of anyone entering or exiting. Perhaps it will be used at the end of the camp.
Right.
I get you. Something like a closing ceremony? Damn, having you around makes things easy. You should have answered all my questions.
what?
Am I a thing of convenience to you?
Well, sorry
No,
about that.
that's not it. I was just thinking how much of a kind boy you are.
Come on.
What world are you living in, Hiroko? Now you treat me like a child? Some nerve.
Hey.
You're my
hey.
son's classmate after all, but I get that you're at a young adult age, so to speak.
What?
That's not the issue. The issue is that both parent and child are utterly clueless. Granted, you're slightly more aware than your son, but that's not saying much considering that he has the brain of a cauliflower.
Okay, yeah, just gain more defense. Okay, let's see. 1. Okay, we got all the spaces. Nice. Let's see how high we can get Byakuya. Yes, multiply my cards. Okay, Central Island card. Nice. Okay, let's use that. No. Central Island card. Nice, perfect. Okay, boom. And now let's take on the horse. Let's take down the horse. Okay. Day 20. And whoosh. Okay, Ultra Magic. It has died. It has perished. Now, let's head over to the final island. This is an ultimate card after all, so I'm basically giving it the respect ultimate cards deserve. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Should I? You know what? Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to be all 5 creatures at once. Okay, 26. Yes, mug me for my money. Yes, that's what I want. Just all my money gone. Thankfully, Byakuya has investments on his side. Okay. Let's go in. Okay, Jack Excalibur. That's not going to benefit us. Okay, Jabber Undies. Yes, we'll definitely get that on. Okay, 0 move card. 0 move card. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Central Island card, sell that. And we'll buy another 0 card and another 0 card. Okay, good. Okay, we got the cards we can get. Okay, roll the dice. Okay, we can go there. Land on a battle space. Land on an event space. Okay, yeah, I'll go here. Okay. Byakuya would definitely... Byakuya put together a puzzle. I should have said the other one because this will probably give intellect. Okay, Fortitude, nice. Definitely a good boost for Byakuya. Okay, yep, right here. Okay, good. 26. Okay, 46. Okay, 0 card, nice. Okay, do we have any more 0 cards? No, we do not. Let's try to roll onto an enemy space. Or better yet, just go over here. Okay, nice, 66. Yes, give Byakuya money for your money laundering scheme, Monosuke. No, 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 no. I don't want to have that happening. Okay, let's head over to this space right here. Boom. Okay, nice. 1,000 Jabber coins. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, this is probably going to be the best we have. Learn skill. Okay, ice freeze all. We can't get that just yet. Okay, endurance up. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Ice freeze. Okay, yep, that'll work, Level that up. Okay, 5, get 20 fragments, good. There's a festival happening soon where you can try things unrelated to your talent.
I was assigned to the outdoor stall team, and I decided to supervise them running my own. Several people have submitted applications. Let's see what ideas they have.
Akane, Suichi, Hina.
That's
I have...
I have no issue with your application. You can proceed to the setup phase.
okay.
Thank you. I'm not sure how I feel about selling charms, but everyone's trying new things, so...
Remember,
I've got your backing too, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
that's enough.
Brr, you gave me the chills. I'm simply killing time by assisting with this foolish assignment. I'll never have another chance to live so apart from society, so I'm treating it like a game.
Is that so? How very like you, Byakuya.
I graciously approved his boring stall. I gave meaning to his trite existence.
Day 30. Okay, skills. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go over here, get some enemy spaces. Okay, nice. Okay, Jabber coins, level up. Okay, 3,500. Okay, let's roll another one. Okay, we'll go over here. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, we'll go over here. Okay, and then we'll see if we can defeat the creature. Okay, 69, nice. Okay, good. 18. Darn it. Okay, blue fragment. Okay, 32 fragments, nice. Card, okay. Come on, baby, roll the dice. Okay, let's head over here then. Okay, investments. Okay, let's go over to this one. What? Yes, athletic training. Get them some refreshments. Byakuya would never give refreshments for people. Byakuya just chugged down the water himself. Okay, influence, nice.
Rising.
Okay, nice. Okay, let's head inside. Okay, card. Skills, skills, skills. Okay, nice. Okay, 6. Okay, nice. Ah, no. Okay, good. Recover that influence. Coins. Okay, let's head over here. Ultra magic. Okay, skill. Ice freeze. Okay. Boom. Okay, we won. Nice. Got the scroll, got the grimoire. Okay, let's roll. Yes! Destination, double square, nice. Okay, let's do this. Destination guard. Finally, I can defeat this thing. Ugh. Skill. Freeze. Ugh. Okay, awaken, ice freeze again. Yeah, we did it. Alright, increase the max. And now we can purchase the human scroll. Okay, that's how you unlock the human scroll at the shop. Okay. That answers the $1 million, $2 question that I had. Okay, triple and 4 move card. Nice. Get rid of the steel skin guard. Get rid of this force guard. This fort guard. Okay. Steel skin. Might as well use this. Okay, we've defeated 3 of the beasts. Okay, defeated it. And we are actually we can actually defeat the next one. I can't believe it. I've almost defeated all 5. Okay. First island and triple move. Discard. Okay, now let's do this. Triple move. And finally, okay, we defeated the bird. The bird is the word, and the bird is dead. All the islands have been saved. Okay, yeah, defeated all the mono beasts. Nice. Triple move. Okay, let's go over here. And 40. You know what? Might as well accept the surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have felt. I would have just said something along the lines of, "Oh my gosh, I'm a head and a jaw now! No, don't have me off the Toko." Nice. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that power. Actually, no. Okay. Okay, they're still... Okay. Yes. Wait. Die, seriously, but... Okay, no. Okay, there we go. Let's roll the dice again. Okay, we could go on to that space, though that wouldn't be the best of ideas. Okay, let's switch around. Okay, right here. Very good. Okay, 20 fragments. It's been a wild ride, but our time is almost over. We're having a bonfire to send up.
The assignments here were far too trivial, but I can't say this was entirely a waste of time.
Okay. Kamaru gets a reward for keeping Togo at bay.
What? Did I do something for you?
Yes, you kept Togo away from me. Due to your presence, Togo's time spent stalking me was reduced dramatically. Here's a cookie and a gold medal.
Correct.
Oh, right. As a friend, I have mixed feelings about that, but I know she can go too far. But I couldn't help but wonder, do you really find her that annoying, Byakuya?
Yes!
What?
Do I appear to be fond of her? Does this face look fond to you?
And then it's that pissed off Squidward face.
Not exactly, but I wouldn't say you seem to outright dislike her either.
Come on.
Do I appear to lack discontent?
You're
Not
right.
really, but still. There's just the strange sense of closeness I think might actually work itself out.
Whatever sense you have is far off.
I ship it.
She asked various questions and time blew by.
Okay. Okay, what destination are you going to send me to out of curiosity? Okay, this was not what I was anticipating. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Manual, boom. And we gained experience that we don't need. Powers we do not need. Okay, let's go. Okay, go over here. Fight more enemies. Boom. Okay, more Jabber coins. 30,000 Jabber coins! Oh, Byakuya! It isn't often I see you taking a stroll at this hour.
I see.
Fascinating. So this is the place where you did your so-called training.
Well,
There's nothing so-called about it, but I suppose it was pretty makeshift.
Could it be?
If you were looking for a quiet place, I hate to disappoint, but we might be rowdy for a while.
hey,
Let me guess, you fled here. I saw Genocide Jack go running towards the hotel.
I simply made a local judgment. Getting her to move takes some serious effort after all.
Even he's a small time to that psychopath. She may be the one thing he can't deal with.
Come on.
Hey, spare me the pitiful looks. It's making my skin crawl. You try dealing with her.
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Even so, you're able to handle her incredibly well. That's amazing in of itself.
Because.
After all, she's changed pretty radically after meeting you, right?
That's true.
So it seems. In many ways, Byakuya is her savior.
That's true.
Not everyone can change someone like that, that's for sure.
It's hardly unusual for those involved with me to become changed people. I make people better by my influence alone.
Being able to declare that confidently is amazing. True, but there are people who can influence the lives of others around them.
What's the point?
But in your case, that influence isn't always for the better.
Wait.
Maki?
What?
Let's assume you're correct. What of it?
Huh? As heir to the Twogami conglomerate, I must ensure...
As heir to the Twogami conglomerate, I must ensure constant victory, just as those before me.
So in
The
other words,
losers and those indirectly affected by me would have their lives derailed as a result.
not possible.
However, I do not take pride or glee in doing so. I handle it with the same discontent that I handle all affairs in my life with.
In other
The
words,
sense of defeat and what to do next is up to the individual alone, not I. Am I wrong?
Okay.
You're right. I'm just shocked you gave me a straight answer.
Hey guys!
Sorry for the holdup, Suichi. Maki roll. I was chatting with Junko and company for a bit.
With Junko?
Yup, and look here. This is perfect. Byakuya, I have business with you. I brought my plans to renovate and enliven the real-life Jabberwock Island. Good grief. You're persistent. Out of curiosity, if I go through with your plans, can I just trap you on the island as well as everyone who annoys me? Actually, that would be a good idea. I'll turn it into my prison island. Have you at least worked out something that isn't a colossal waste of my time?
Hey,
Did they always get along this well? Something tells me Byakuya would deny it vehemently.
such.
This wasteful plan is incomprehensible. And what happened to the issues I pointed out in the draft?
All
Oh, then check out this proposal. First, we load all the stargazing events. I have a feeling we'll be getting dragged along. Let's go. Let's go get Makoa and the others involved. While we still have a chance. Okay, more money. Okay, double square card. Okay, let's see where we can go. Nice, nice. Stop on the square. Okay, learn skill. Let's see what we can do. Recover influence, endurance up. Okay, learn skill. Talent fragment green. 64, nice. Okay, let's go here. See what else we got going for us. Endurance up. There we go. Okay. Let's see where we can land. Okay, no. Okay, we have no winners here. No winners, only losers. We can go talk to Hina, or we can go talk to Gundam. Okay, yeah, we'll go to Hina. Get a slight boost in speed. Boom. Okay, nice. Okay. Let's go big box. Bigger is better after all.
Farewell.
I got Togo in a box. Summer camp was dreadfully boring, but not a total waste of time like I expected.
Talent fragment, hooray! Okay, let's obtain some skills, shall we? Okay. Boost that up, nice. And we'll also get recover influence. No! Well, I was going to get fighting spirit, but now I can't. It is ruined. Seriously? Okay. The game froze on me. Hooray. Okay, hopefully it keeps our Byakuya progress involved, I swear. This sort of thing happens. Get technical difficulties, end up suffering, I swear. The game freezes on me out of nowhere. I am sad. But that's just life, isn't it? Always life. You get a freeze up when you don't want to freeze up, and bad things happen when bad things should not happen. Okay, Spike Chunsoft. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this going forward right now. Boo doo 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 doo. Can we see it going now? There we go. There we go. Okay, Usami Flower. Nice. It did actually save. Good, good, good. Okay, got a gold coin and basically the Monofami coin. Nice. Okay, let's go. We got Usami coins. We got all kinds of good things. So let's get moving, shall we? Okay, golden Mono machine. What will we get out of this one? Sorry. Monokuma card. Monokuma's break attributes cap has finally been broken. Nice. Okay, let's see what this card. Let's see what we get from this one. Ultimate Ryoma card. Okay, and I accidentally went back. Hooray. Okay, let's do this. One more point. Do. And something I will not use. Hooray. Developments, new game. Okay, we got Byakuya done. Nice. Okay, we're coming down. We're getting a lot of stuff done. Okay, let's go over here into the second game. Yeah, moving along pretty nicely. Peko, Mikan, Ibuki, Hiyoko, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko. Okay, let's get Two-Gami out, shall we? Okay, let's start training because I'm not going to be really using him. I know for a fact that I'm not. Okay. Let's do this, shall we? Let's do this.
I have nothing to do about my time as the ultimate imposter going forward. Who impersonate? Whose identity to steal? Whose money shall I take? I will take all of the assets. The assets will be mine. I will spend all of the money on cream cheese and pork rinds.
Knowing Two-Gami, that is a very real possibility that he would just spend all their money on pork rinds and the like. For example, last week, basically, someone used my credit card to buy $1,600 worth of pool equipment. I am dead serious. Just $1,400 worth of pool equipment. It was just, yeah, buy some pool noodles, buy all kinds of things. Yeah, just make it real special. 200 Jabber coins. Okay, let's see if we can actually get to a friendship space. I want friendship. Yes, run along, Two-Gami. Just move at the speed of lard. Boom. Yeah, of course Two-Gami's not going to take any damage. Any attacks him, it'll just bounce off his rubbery hide. It'd be like fighting Po from Kung Fu Panda. They try to punch him, and he just bounce to redirect their energy right back at him. Just boom. Okay. Let's do this. Land on this space. The ultimate imposter, huh? I figured there was something to you, but I never expected to see a talent like that among my classmates.
That's
Soon
fine.
as I'm exposed my true nature, you're free to express whatever opinions you like.
So,
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not condemning or avoiding you. I'm just surprised, that's all.
okay.
But what possessed you to expose your true identity to the entire class?
That's right.
I simply and sincerely want to be your friend. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well,
And you can't be friends while keeping secrets?
Yes.
I beg your pardon.
nope.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Listen.
I struggle to grasp your reasoning for asking such a question, but I will say, I want everyone to know what I am, and I want everyone to know about me. I want them to know who I am and what I truly am. I want them to know the beast that lurks within, the beast that has been unleashed, the beast that is going to be unleashed.
Okay, sorry. I thought there was something on me. Okay, I'm just checking something out. Okay. Oh, cool. This is actually pretty cool. A pretty cool view. Okay. Pretty nice.
That's right.
That was my wish, and thus did I reveal the truth. I simply thought it what I thought was necessary.
You must admire your classmates.
Are you not the same?
Weirdo.
Frankly, I want to throttle half of them.
No, I already know the answer.
Your attributes have increased. Okay, let's do this. 1. Spend all our Two-Gami money. Okay, nice. We actually have the human scroll. Okay, that was why I didn't get it after I defeated the 100th floor of the tower. Because basically, apparently you have to defeat the monster itself. You have to defeat the Mono Beast in all actuality before you can basically stand up to it. Okay, now I get it. Now I understand. Now I know what's going on here. Okay, that's actually pretty excellent. That's pretty nice to know. Okay, horse roll. Let's do this. Just in case, but I'm probably... Wait, no! Well, that was disappointing. Well, it'll make things interesting. My mind was in other places. I can't help it. Thanks for coming today, you two. I'm grateful for your cooperation. Are you feeling okay, Tenko? You look like you're in agony right now. Yes, the agony of my very being torn asunder for asking a favor of some degenerates.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? He wants to help you overcome your hatred of men, right?
My legs are one ticket away from airlifting me out of here to escape, you freaks. It's that bad, huh? I realized something. My Neo-Aikido master was a male degenerate himself. That got me thinking, if I'm to master Neo-Aikido, I must forgive the existence of males. Oh, how big are you, Tenko? How big are you? So I thought about spreading Neo-Aikido to males as well, but...
Your hatred of men obstructs that, correct?
Yes! So to be comfortable around the reasonable Byakuya and harmless Makoto would be a good start. You could pass as a gentleman Byakuya, and I just huck Makoto into a wall if he tried anything. I'm working on the gentleman stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't do anything to trouble you, Tenko. Yeah, but frankly, if Tenko did anything to Makoto, then you get Kyoko and Mukuro coming in and just laying down the law, basically, with Kyoko and her hard-ass nature, and Mukuro and being absolute yandere from Makoto. And then Sayaka would come in, and she would just utterly destroy Tenko. Sayaka, she would get inside Tenko's head. Tenko, she'd be all happy because she's seeing an idol. And then Sayaka, she'd just start stabbing Tenko. Just rapid fire. Stab, 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 stab. Huh, like I believe that. Males are clueless as to what does and doesn't trouble girls.
That's a 1-point deduction, Tenko.
Huh, why?
In other
If you
words,
seek compromise, we are supposed to become equals.
it's all
Naturally,
clear.
we'll want our words in contact too, but you must refrain from looking down on men.
Oh yeah, leave it to a male degenerate to defend other male degenerates.
You're up to a 2-point deduction.
So what happens if you lose too many points?
I'll request a Kurumi lecture, sir.
Did you say Kurumi?
That's right.
Even you would heed Kurumi's words, correct?
Going out your way to torment a girl, worry about your own damn self, degenerates.
3 points deducted. You're all wrong.
Oh, come on. 4! That's pretty harsh.
Naturally.
We must be thorough and merciless to combat her hatred, or she'll never make any change. I will crush her in my fat.
I guess that's true. Do you think you can do that, Tenko? My soul is ready to crumble in humiliation, but for the sake of Neo-Aikido. Inhale, exhale, let's continue. I'll teach you the basic principles of Neo-Aikido. See this brick in my hand? You take this brick and you throw it at any degenerate male stick. So how many points were you sending Kurumi?
Tentatively, once you reach -10, I'm fully prepared to request Kurumi's services.
Oh sure, leave it to a male degenerate to expect a girl to fail, huh?
4 points deducted.
Gah! Okay, can I land on the shop? Get 1, 1. Or that works too. Okay, let's do this. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. We actually buy Jabber Excalibur. Nice. Leave the shop. Nice. Good, good, good. And let's get a move on. Okay, good. Another space. Impressive movie, although I have opinions about the unrealistic depiction of robot abilities. But a robot playing the lead role is some much needed representation I can get behind.
That's right.
Right, I have thoughts about the crude depiction of the imposter techniques, but it was very sus. No matter one's origins, life has unexpected turns. This work reinforced that hope within me. But it seems like the lead robot wasn't a real robot. They were in robot face.
That's right.
That was likely CG. Elaborate as it may have been. Were you dissatisfied?
Of course.
Yes, I'm dissatisfied. They should have starred a real robot like me. Wait, don't tell me Hollywood still doesn't have high-performance robots with intelligence.
It's certainly
At the very
possible.
least, I've never seen another robot quite like you.
Which is a compliment! Could that be a new possibility for my talents? Yes, I could be an actor.
What did you say?
Oh my gosh, my feet are stinking like you wouldn't believe. Ugh. They smell like popcorn. That or is it coming from another area?
Indeed.
You an actor?
I was thinking that robots could help advance the idol field
Yeah.
with my hit song. But anything might be but acting might be the field that needs me. Yes, they deserve you, Kibo.
What? Not a bad idea. Can you act?
You said yourself, right, Byakuya? You've never met another robot like me. My very being is a character in of itself.
Listen closely.
An actor must be a memorable character, and I think I've got what it takes already.
So that's
Fine, but are you confident in your acting?
Of course, I won't neglect my acting. I'm just inexperienced, you could say.
If you
Interesting.
like, I could coach you in acting.
Huh?
That's right.
I know a thing or two about acting. Naturally, my acting isn't something to show off. I'm simply saying it could help somewhat.
Really?
I'd be grateful. Please teach me.
Very well, come with me. But I'm a strict teacher, so I hope you're prepared. I will take this cow rod, this cow prod. I will shock you whenever you disappoint me.
Okay. Bite my card. Buy my shiny metal card. Okay, let's go. Da 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 do 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 ba boo ba 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 ba. Yes, love the shrug. Love the smug shrug.
Why, how curious. Our difference in Betty Girth is actually quite profound, methinks.
You are unhealthy. If I poked you, I'd probably be able to draw maple syrup from you. Like a pine tree. Indeed, your fat dog model is commendable. Even I must concede defeat.
Is that really something to commend someone over? Why, you wear gore things.
Jeez.
Gross! You should go off that pulled pork when you're out in public. There are children here.
Amazing.
Wow, that comic guy can store books in his meat folds. Store my waifu books in my meat folds? There's something blasphemous about that.
Oh, God help us all. Hifumi saying the word waifu books is now canon to the Danganronpa universe.
Gross.
Oh, what a creep, hey Byakuya. Would you do something about him? He's a fellow piggy, right?
I might be categorized, but there's a vast difference on meat quality.
I know.
Ooh, and Byakuya's ham and movie would be pork belly that's almost entirely fat.
That's right.
Right accurate indeed. Pork belly is easy to chew and well suited for fried rice and ramen.
Aha! How funny! You only get mad when someone calls you a pig.
Well,
Myself, I can't say I appreciate it, but I must acknowledge my pig-like nature.
In other words,
As I said, I commend your hefty collection. Take pride in what you accumulate.
Take pride in my collection, you say?
that's right.
You invested much time into it, much like your drawing, swimming, and organizational skills.
Oh, when you put it like that, it really does start sounding like something I can be proud of.
oh,
When someone gets by to you, you're usually expected to tell them about the snacks or exercise. But hearing someone receive praise for gaining weight is turning my world upside down.
Listen,
I simply say what I believe is just. That is a reserve of life. It can't possibly be wasteful.
now then.
I guess that's good. That is something you accumulated yourself, right?
I see.
Perhaps so. There may be something to this after all.
I suddenly moved to pulled pork off to the restaurant.
Attributes have increased. Ba 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 dee da ba dee doo 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 ba 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 ba. Okay, card. Let's see if we can roll. Roll the dice. Go to the tiger. Fight the tiger. Win the tiger. Destroy the tiger. Ultra. No. I want ultra magic. Boom. Rush it with your fat. 3,000 damage right away. Just boom. Okay, very nice. Let's move over here, shall we? Day 10. Day 10. Okay, let's go over here. Get some experience. Get some defeats. Okay, let's go. Ultra. Okay, let's attack. You know what? Yeah, here we go. Just auto. Boom. Defeat them all. Just crush them beneath your fist. Just crack it. Crap that crab open. Just consume its juicy innards. Consume the innards. Destroy the innards. Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Yeah.
A plane, huh? Haven't been in one of those in a minute. Hell, doubt I'll ever be in one again. Now, who can say what I believe you?
Listen.
You're more than simply a prisoner. You're recognized as an ultimate after all. Even so, it'd be all too convenient to let myself daydream. I can sympathize, but I must voice my opposition.
Listen.
Harsh as it may be for the likes of us, our goal here is to find new possibilities for our talent. Honestly, I don't intend to divert my eyes. I assume you were the same.
Jeez.
I don't intend to neglect my assignment, but I sure don't see my possibilities as endless.
Yeah.
There still needs to be a clear line drawn between the plausible and the impossible.
In other words.
Nobody will find it for me, so I need to be strict and proactive in finding it myself.
Listen.
And you decide that you will allow yourself to have any sort of freedom,
Yeah.
that about sums it up.
Oh.
Not that I'm implying you should do the same. There's plenty of differences between us.
Not possible.
I'm not so sure about that. I tend to have my own line to draw, personally.
That's right.
Even if my own life going forward, I doubt I'll be able to fly freely again. Even if this is a virtual world, I never thought I'd get to visit a tropical island like this. That makes two of us.
Yeah.
I doubt I could ever forget the scenery.
More power. Going and walking forth. Seeing what's available now.
Shuichi, have you ever investigated a fraud case as a detective?
That's actually something I have no experience in. The firm has never received a fraud case either.
I see. So you have no intention of specializing in fraud cases, I assume.
Well, I never really thought about specializing in anything, to be honest. I simply want to take on any request that comes my way.
I see.
The Renaissance man approach, I see.
You make it sound a lot cooler than it is. But something like that, I guess.
In that case, I could be your collaborator.
Huh?
So in other
I'll
words,
receive new methods of fraud, how to secure evidence and evade imposters. I'll learn more. If you require my services, that is, I only require 500 pounds of pork. I demand pork.
No, I don't have 500 pounds of pork.
In that case, give me 500 pounds of pork or I will end you. I will crush you in my fold.
That would be tremendously helpful, but are you sure about this?
what?
Why are you blind? Do you doubt my intentions, or do you object to working with an imposter? Oh, I see. You think you're too good for me. Mr. Suichi, Mr. Bayaman thinks she's better than me. If it's the former, there's no need for concern, but this is all but one way I can utilize my talent. If it's the latter, I understand your ethical quandary, but surely it could prove beneficial.
And then watch how 90% of the fraud cases Suichi would take on would involve Two-Gami. Just Suichi. Two-Gami?
What? It's 11!
Da 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 da. Boom.
It's simply a suggestion, of course. I don't intend to force you into any kind of agreement.
Could you give me some time to think of it?
What?
Oh?
I'm no longer a child, but I'm still under the care of my uncle's detective firm.
Okay.
How? It's not a decision I can make on my own. However, if one day I go independent, I would absolutely like to work alongside you.
Huh, you surprised me, Suichi.
Huh?
You answered me without a hint of contempt. You are indeed someone worthy of my counsel. You live another day.
Why would I have any contempt for you? Besides, I heard what it took to master your talent. I sincerely believe I can trust you.
Very well, I'll be waiting for you. When your day of independence comes, do contact me. I will help you in more ways than one.
Okay, let's do this. Do. Okay, day 22, I believe. Well, 28 days left. So, okay, let's get another one. Another one for the road. Okay, we already did this one, and this is the third time for this one, so basically it's a double reason why not to do it. Essentially, Kokichi being Kokichi, Two-Gami to me Two-Gami, and Byakuya just hitting every minute of it. It is usual Byakuya fashion. Okay, attributes increase. Nice. Okay, roll that dice. Okay, no, not going there. Going over here. Yes, splendid. I see you've been studying diligently even away from school, Rantaro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I couldn't slack off knowing you've made homework and quizzes for me, Kiyotaka.
I see.
Oh, quizzes from Taka, you say? Intriguing. Could I bother you to make one for me as well?
I'm very
For
happy
one
right
with a
now.
passion for learning, say no more. I'm thrilled to study alongside kindred spirits.
My education prior to high school was inadequate, so I'd like to make up for it now. I was raised by Timberwolves. Byakuya,
Got it.
You can count on me. I'll be there alongside you, cheering on your efforts with all my might.
How should I put this?
But judging from your test results, Byakuya, you sure don't seem to be lacking in education.
Wow, impressive.
Did you study that much all on your own? Talk about impressive. That's a given while borrowing Byakuya Twogami's likeness. Just imagine with more grades. True enough. I can't imagine it's easy becoming another person entirely. Byakuya, your efforts deserve rewarding. But living a lie is far from an admirable life. You want me to take your identity too? Though not like I wanted. I don't even know how to respond. Such blatant disrespect for your studies. Taka, you're making a mind of a mohu.
Don't worry.
Simply acknowledging my life up till now and supporting me is all I can ask for.
That's right.
My talent is my own burden to bear. You need not concern yourself with it.
So in short.
Right, so let's cherish our study time together while we can, side by side.
Attributes have increased. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent?
New potential, you say. I feel that by revealing my true identity and talent to my classmates, and being accepted by them in turn has allowed me to see it all in a new light.
Ponder what it means to take an identity. There are people who choose their identities. Except to I am who I am.
What?
When you cosplay Samuki, do you do it to enjoy the act of becoming somebody else, someone you like?
That's right. To a cosplayer, wearing a costume is an act of love for our favorite characters.
I see.
Nothing. I never have considered that one could adopt another's identity for their enjoyment.
Taking an interest in cosplay? I'd be happy to help you find your way. Join the Church of Cosplay.
What?
Me, cosplay? I'm not trash.
It's fine.
People talk about the woes of losing weight while pulling off a large build is no easy task either. Once, a thin friend of mine got obsessed with sumo magna, and it was a nightmare building the suit.
That's fine.
The most important thing, of course, is choosing a character that you love, not one that fits you.
Your past is quite impressive.
Sorry, I kinda get carried away whenever I see a chance to drag someone new into the swamp.
That's fine.
Into my dank swamp!
Don't apologize for what you told me. Dying on UIA brings you a great deal of joy. Perhaps with your guiding hand, I too may uncover something new with it.
Can I take that as a yes? You're gonna cosplay? You're gonna become trash and cringe like me? Wow! That's hell you're walking into, and don't think I'll be letting you escape so easily!
Maybe after this, I'll be able to see my talent in a new light, and wonder what I'm doing with my life.
Talent fragments blue. Okay, let's go.
Roll the dice. Okay, we gotta get moving now.
Where is the platform for me now? It's so okay, right here, perfect. Why don't you understand? What harm is there in heeding a theft advice?
Listen.
Look, why you need my advice? I will not budge in this matter, and if you try to make me budge, I will crush you like a bug.
Byakuya, buddy, I'm telling you, you gotta get some healthier eating habits going.
Not possible.
Wrong, I don't have nearly enough fat. Without an ample amount of fat, one will die.
But too much fat poses serious health risks. Now, I know someone as intelligent as yourself has got to understand that much, right?
Still, it can't run counter to my principles. Bigger is better.
Enabling you to neglect your diet runs counter to my principles. Everyone has their own lifestyle and tastes, but even so, there are limits. I certainly can't explain a thing about your diet after checkups.
Well, that's true, but
Aren't you supposed to lead us? A leader isn't supposed to worry about those he's trying to lead. If you die, who will lead us? A corpse?
Hey.
I understand your inclination to have reserves.
I can't imagine what your past is like. But you have us now. As long as I'm here, I'm not gonna let you starve.
Teru.
Leave it to
And
me.
hey, I don't mind cooking up a feast of extravagant delicacies now and then.
Hey,
But until Mikan gives you the okay, please consider losing some weight.
I've been defeated.
What?
I see.
I'm not the person I used to be. I'm not causing unneeded worry to anyone. It's just as you say. I'm the one who's in the wrong.
Byakuya, then you're...
Oh, Teru, you're my only hope. Help me in thoroughly re-examining my eating habits.
Leave it to
You
me.
got it. I'll serve you up the most delicious, healthy dishes you ever tasted. Here's a ball of lard that I've laced with a roofie. Roll the dice as we move forward. As the moon bell tolls, enter stage left the Cinderella of Slaughter herself, just like Jack.
What?
Ugh, do you have business with me?
Do I have business, you ask? I do not have business with you, nor am I not busy bringing the business.
Yep.
So let's get down to business. Before my mopey side graduates, I want to sell things. So from here on, no more lies, and don't even think about running.
Very
Do I look like
strange.
I run? I've heard that you've given up murder and mutilation to stay on Byakuya's good side.
I'd never break my true vow of love offered up to my white knight. However,
No.
sometimes you gotta make exceptions. So why are you jacking my white knight's good looks? He may allow it, but I sure don't. But before your tragic outcome, I'll hear your excuses.
Don't worry.
Using one's appearance may harm not only the impersonated, but those around him as well, I know.
Harm schmarm, that's baby stuff. Plus, my white knight could never be harmed by someone like you. Either way, there just ain't no way I can overlook your ugofication of his style.
Listen.
Taking the appearance of others is my life. Taking the appearance of others is my life. Indeed, I wouldn't be here if not for that.
Listen.
I don't intend to ask you for forgiveness. It means nothing to the victims after all.
This guy gets it. Much like a serial killer, your backstory doesn't matter for a drip. So, my white knight anyways.
Naturally.
Because Byakuya Twogami is the most reliable person among the entire group, that's why.
I see.
This guy really does get it.
No.
But damn, my dude looking like a pale pear with legs. Try again once you've lost 99% of that flab.
Not possible.
Quite the contrary, Byakuya Twogami's low reserve of body fat is his sole fault. The same can be said for you. You've never survived an article like that.
What? That is seriously your premise? Yes, because everyone's going to vacation in Antarctica. My white knight is perfect just the way he is, and you never survived in the Sahara.
I see.
Maybe this guy doesn't get it. Your aesthetic sense is trash, but I already knew that. Just whatever. Congratulations, you managed to fend me off with the power of your boredom alone.
What?
What was it? The Zao took? You seem to have surrendered the battle easily.
You are talking to a little serial killer here, or do you want to be chopped into chunks?
Yep.
Just be glad we have a common bond in my white knight, eh? And I'd rather break my vows of love. You can't kid an older kidder, but I kid too, kid.
It's best we leave it at that then.
Attributes have increased. Okay, yes, Among Us. Yeah, I could just imagine. Mono Kid, he just basically, Mono Kid and Monosuke, they team up to just cow-tip Byakuya, Two-Gami. Okay, we lost some Jabber coins, no big issue. Let's go and move on right now. We got to move on. Move forward.
There's something I'm incredibly curious about as the ultimate cosplayer. Which one of us would win in a fist fight?
Pardon? Was that just to me?
Yeah, it's about your clothing. Those clothes aren't exact replicas of Byakuya's, but very close, right?
Actually.
The suit, glasses, shoes, everything is top tier. You look like aristocracy from head to toe.
Naturally.
Well, as well I should be. With cheap-looking clothing, nobody would believe I'm the ultimate absolute prodigy.
But I'm most curious about your physique.
Oh?
It's plain.
Either your outfit was custom made or you crafted it yourself from raw materials.
Like I thought.
Having realized that, curiosity got the better of me and I just had to know.
Right?
So which is it? What'd you do when you became someone other than Byakuya?
That?
That's...
A trade secret.
Well, come on, for the sake of cosplay, and no, that's good, you must tell me. If it's custom made, I admire your dedication to being someone else.
You're right.
And if it's handmade, I'm glad I met someone to talk to about clothes with
Or can I boss you with shoulder head? No, I said no.
Okay, what is next? What's the next event for us? Okay, yippee! Okay, we got all the events, hooray! Now I can basically find a space and just go to town. Stop talking to me, I don't want your destination, no. Bad, Mono Kid, bad. I don't care about guts, I want to get going. I want to get moving, get over to a space and just start vegging out in the level up space. Okay, crack the crab, eat the crab, consume the crab. Okay, let's get moving now. Come on, we've got this. Oh yes, there we go. It is so cool. Bum 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 ba dee da dee da dum.
Hell yeah! Let's do this!
Oh, darn it! I went to the wrong space. Okay, let's get going. Okay, there we are, right over here. Yippee-ki-yay. There we go. Get some upgrades, sail into space, just veg out. Veg out. Okay, let's do this. Okay, rest, 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 rest. 0 card, rest, rest, rest. Okay, level 17. Yes, multiply my cards. Get double move card. And now we sleep. Rest, rest, rest. We will rest. Gain a 0 card for the test. Come on, we got this. Let's move out. And we will have a good time because it is fun. Boo boo doo boo boo doo. Okay, level 21. Keep a move on. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, gotta just rest some more. Let's see just if we can get any other characters. We'll get at least one more character. I may choose one that I don't exactly have a dedicated spot for. But let's do this. Okay, sit on the space. There's a festival underway where you can try things unrelated to your talent.
I'm doing a pantomime street performance, and the reception has been satisfactory. Phew, I didn't realize that acting could be more exhausting than impersonating. Time for a break.
Taka, take over for a while. Chiaki. Let's talk to Kamaru.
Yeah, I thought I'd practice playing, but juggling is really hard.
It's hardly a skill one can pick up immediately. All considered, I say you're doing pretty fine. If I had to give one bit of advice, try and relax a bit. You seem rather nervous.
Correct.
True, I'm sure being nervous isn't helping. Okay, deep breaths, deep breaths.
I tried with Kamaru for a while.
Okay. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of this 2 card. Good. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Thank you. 29. Okay, 0. 33. Wonderful. We will move forward when I rest a bit. Rest a bit. Okay, yes, give me a card. The double move card that I do not want. Okay, card. 0. Boom, 37. Nice. Very, very nice. Rest on the space. Okay. There we go. We will use this card now. Use the card for the fun of it. Come on, we gotta rest a bit now. And we will pose and be having fun now. We will use this 0 move card and have a good time for one and for all. Okay, 0 card. Increase by 20%. Okay, there we go. So much fun, and it is so much every day. Okay, rest. Okay, let's do this right now. Sit on the space right now. Lots of fun for this right now. Rest on the space every single day. Okay, card. 0 card. 7. Okay, might as well use some of these double move cards. Okay, back to the space. Do a lap around the plaza. 61. Okay, let's do this. Another double move card. Okay. Let's go. Mini boss time. Smack you, boom. Nice, nice. Perfect, perfect. Okay, gaining the power. Yeah, might as well get that liposuction for you, Two-Gami.
It's okay.
What have you done to my fat? You took my fat away! I'll kill you!
Okay, let's go this one. Nice, level 67. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
Sitting around a bonfire and talking, with lots and lots and lots of meat to our splendid event.
Challenge you to a duel.
Are you
Yo,
serious?
finally taking me up on a headbang contest.
You're a formidable foe, but I will not hold so easily. But I'll not hold so easily. Tonight we have fun.
Point it.
Rock on. I don't have to hold back then. Start the music. Unbelievable, you had your ground against me.
The whole world is spinning. I feel like I'm still shaking my head. How can you live like this?
I don't know. Ibuki doesn't know. Very few people can reach this level. It was fun, but I won't let you throw me off with a tie next time.
Next time you say, very well. Frivolous games like this may become a foundation for my future. As the world spun, I dreamt of the future. And the nightmares that came with it.
Okay, let's go and do this right now. We'll have some fun if we roll right now. Boo doo boo boo doo 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 buddy da dee dee doo 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 doo. Okay, level 71.
Right?
Yes, rise and shine. Move back and forward, Monofami. I do not need to know about your revive cards. So I'm not doing any fighting. I'm just more or less standing around, lounging about. Yes, be smug, Two-Gami. Be very, very smug. Okay, level 75. Nice level. Day 50. Okay, where can we go? Oh, right now. Okay. Might as well go over here. Boom. Just belly slam it, just crush it from above. Okay, day 0.
I'll move on with my own life. I'll have to choose a new name by graduation.
Hope fragment, hooray. Okay, development complete. Okay, it's not like I'm going to use him, so might as well just send it off. Usami flower, nice. Okay, 3 coins, nice, nice, nice. School store. Yano machine. Okay, let's do this. Boxing gloves. Okay, that one I will take because that could potentially be useful. Book. Okay, tips and tricks. Intellect +2. And what will this one give us? And the gold-plated katana. 40% discount at shops. Okay, we got plenty of items. And now let's go into development mode. Development mode. Let's see who we got at our disposal, okay? We have Taka. We have Afumi. Okay. Yeah, there isn't... Yeah, I could go with a potential thing like that. No. V3. V3 is pretty much all done, with the exception of Tenko, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't ever have to go back in this menu. Okay, yeah, I might do Kotoko after this. I might as well do Kotoko. Might as well knock out the Ultra Despair Girls while we're here. Kotoko, you can basically start training.
I don't know what madman decided to make this camp so long, but at least there are like no adults.
Yes, let's see Kotoko. Let's see Kotoko's final battle against Haiji, the Destroyer. Begin camp. Run, Kotoko, run. Come on. Yes, Kotoko, deal 5 damage. 5 Kotokos of attacking power. Yeah, it's just Kotoko, she just keeps recovering. Kotoko, just give me that angry frown. Kotoko just angrily frowning upon us. Okay. Let's move and we will see what's up. Come on, we can move.
Super adorable.
Now that's what I call Kotoko production. It's the greatest cute swimsuit in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cute, and I figured as a former child actor, you'd give it a whole new look. Please don't talk about the past. It's bad manners.
I see.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I was reminded of that summer gag episode of the show you were in. And I told you it's bad manners. Plus, that wasn't a swimsuit. It was a character costume. Why did this swimsuit remind you of that? Sorry. They're both super cute, okay? There are pros and cons of parents having their child's cosplay, and I respect the child's wishes.
Yeah.
But I can kind of understand wanting to play dress up with them.
You're right.
If I had a child with you, I'm sure I'd have fun picking out clothes for you. I don't like having things picked out for me.
Well,
On days when I was dressed up real cute, bad things tended to happen.
what?
Huh? Just kidding. Do you think I meant it? I am good at acting after all. I was sorry for a moment. I thought I just stepped into a minefield.
So,
Just please be careful. Adults can never tell when something might shatter a child's heart.
Ominous Kotoko is ominous. Okay, let's roll the dice. Okay, go over here. Okay, wish for some speed. Okay, and speed of it. Nice, 10 speed, 10 points worth of speed. Yes, Muggle Little Girl. Muggle Little Girl could probably hold herself off with her tranquilizer tooth gun. Okay, let's go in here. Tiger Scroll. Okay, let's also buy here Jabber Undies. And Hero Rod. Okay, nice. Okay, let's get out. A 6 move guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, might as well use this card. Okay, again, insured Friendship Square.
Oh, you're... Eek! I turned around into some nasty X-rated chef. Being alone in a swimsuit with a purpose, that might do a fun time.
no.
Hey now, even I want my language for kids. I'm not Haiji Toa, I'll have you know. Though you spilled with impunity around everyone else? You admit it, so it's death without trial. Now die in the most brutal way imaginable. Kids these days are rough. We're elementary schoolers always like this. But getting a child is a surefire sign that you're close to being the worst kind of adult. You're a special kind of filth, so it's best if the world roasted you now like the pig you are. You really are a spicy one. My heart ain't unbreakable, you know. If you say such hurtful things with no regard for others, you'll become the worst kind of adult.
Seriously.
I never expected a decent retort from you. So what? Is it gonna rain fire and brimstone next? Oof, look, if you keep bullying me, I won't take any more snacks for you. Oh no, So now, the victim of the port will never get past the raise board. Tetsuyo, I'm not gonna take you. It made me look worse, so no thank you. I'm not Hajitoa. Yes, I know the ending to you kids. Do I really deserve this treatment? You're very sensitive about foods on kids. Take this opportunity to reflect on your behavior.
Okay, but I can't believe that we're almost done with the Ultra Despair Girls group. Seriously, it's been a real rush, you know? It feels like just yesterday when we first started out. Though, then again, it was 16 weeks ago. Mono Sludge. Boom. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Moving forward, it's nice, so let us see this. Okay, defeat the tiger. Boom. Tiger is dead. Kotoko kills it in 1 hit. Kotoko is invincible. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so much fun today. Second island has been unlocked. Okay, let's get a move on. Run up that bridge.
Shoot.
Just a little more now.
I was wondering what you were up to, but a sandcastle in a Japanese-style architecture? I'd have preferred a big city castle, befitting of a beautiful princess.
Oh,
Once I started, I just couldn't stop, but then the tide started coming in.
No.
What do I do? The entire castle will be swept away.
Either you run away or you share the castle's fate. Duh!
Someone as hated as me should just sink into the sea with the castle. I bet everyone agrees.
Oh, Jotaro, seldom was he useful, but he was mildly tolerable. I never liked him, though.
I'm not dead yet, but pretending I'm dead must be another sign of how disliked I am.
With that, the castle is mine. I'll live a happy life with Mermaid Princess Monica under the sea.
Wait, under the sea, then can I live at the bottom of the sea as an hideous fish man?
You already figured out the sea died. Oh, Monica, come over here, would you?
So much for that, but it's fine. I'll just make a new castle over there.
But this time it'll be a western-style castle, Monica's very own Snow White castle.
Though knowing Monica, she would be the witch who's offering the poisoned apple. Stats have increased.
Yeah, this one's really pretty.
Yo, oh, Kotoko, collecting seashells.
yes.
Yes, I'm playing like an innocent kid, not doing anything dangerous, no need for meddling.
It's gonna be
No need to be on guard. I don't bite.
That's what all adults say while they make sweet faces and try to get close to kids.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I won't get any closer, though somehow I doubt it'll put you at ease.
anyway.
You picked up a lot of shells. Think you're making jewelry?
Yes, I'm playing innocently and safely, and that's all it is. It's a present from Monica.
Monica is a princess among you, right? Do you get along?
Of course, me and Monica get along the best. I won't give my position to Monster or Jotaro or Nagisa.
So you sound like a textbook there, Kotoko. I thought you were good at acting.
Yes.
I'm acting like I'm doing that on purpose. It's my way of saying you should leave me alone and go away.
Gee.
Fine, I'll stop talking. I'm sure you're uneasy having me around anyways.
So,
Please do so. Adults should act like adults and turn a blind eye and deny children.
I'm not sure if I can stay quiet having heard something like that.
Hey, Ma! Teru's about to whip up the goods up.
Oh yes, like you're a good parent. Look at that reject you created.
You're right.
Oh, well, I can't miss out on that. I'll be off now.
Well,
See you around, Kotoko. I'd love to see you wherever you make once it's done.
A parent and child who get along as adults, huh? Maybe I'll turn a blind eye to that myself. In the world I know, things like that don't exist.
Knowing Kotoko, second she turns 18, she is just utterly destroying her father.
And her mother as well. Okay, let's go.
1, 2, 3, that really miscount. It's something the matter. Seeing you staring at numbers is like an omen for a natural disaster.
hey.
I just can't get many days left in this trip. So, why do you look bummed? Wait, no, I understand now. Let me guess, you haven't touched your homework. Field trips aren't supposed to have homework. This must be another adult scheme. They're just jealous of how free us kids are. We don't pay taxes. Adults really are the worst.
But then again,
But getting to spend time there with almost no bad adults was also the work of adults.
and the name
Then that tells it I will not do my homework.
All right.
If I don't, I'm sure they won't let me leave this place.
My.
Oh my, that means you'll be living under the protection of adults you can't trust. That's...
Aw.
You were just looking for the most plausible reason not to do your homework, weren't you?
Hey.
You shut up. What about you, Kotoko, huh? I never had any intention of doing mine. Signing for the sake of pleasing adults is dumb.
Damn.
Hey, that's not fair. You're just looking for an excuse not to do homework, too.
Aw.
Nope, it's not some harebrained scheme like yours. This is a premeditated crime. Revolution, even.
Hey.
That's just crazy talk. How's any of that different my idea? That sees this as fellow anti-homeworkers. This ideological clash is anti-productive.
Woohoo.
It's like adults pushing responsibility onto each other. It's lame and half none of it. You're right. Our argument really can't seem like something adults would do. Instead of this silliness, let's think about what we can play at the beach tomorrow. We'll get to see Monica in a swimsuit. I can't wait.
All right.
Yeah, who cares about the day after tomorrow when we always have tomorrow?
All right.
I'm the party leader. Tomorrow we're going on a quest to beat the colossal monster known as Agradon.
Okay, let's move out. Come on. Day 10 is right now. 2. Ha, ha, ha. 2 spaces forward. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, 1 damage. Okay, let's go. Level 5. Let's go and move on this space. We've got this Octorioma set in place. Goodbye, cart.
Stare. What? I got something on my face? Don't think I'll show mercy to a kid if you're looking down on me. I'll kick your ass with the baseball bat.
My.
Oh, so you noticed. I mean, that's kind of why I said it out loud.
Seriously.
I have something to ask you, but you don't seem like the easy type to talk to. So I figured I'd lighten the mood first. Not necessarily. What you want with me? Are you really a high schooler? Or are you a mysterious transfer student we never knew about from the elementary school?
Right?
And we're about to embark on some adventure of a lifetime or something along those lines. So you really were looking down at me? You think I look like a kid?
Aw.
Just answer the question, please. Otherwise, I'll have to file an inquiry once we return. I'm a high schooler. That's enough for you? Okay, don't need to get so worked up as a kid. I got you an adult restraint. Oh, so you aren't a transfer student. Here I was getting my hopes up. Even if you're around a grown-up age, I guess there are people who like you who don't seem like adults. You're just begging for me to fly off the handle, ain't you, you little brat? No, she's a kid and I'm an adult. Maintain my blood pressure, maintain my blood pressure. Don't play along with her cheap taunts.
Aw.
I'm not begging for anything. I don't start arguments to do anything R-rated. I just think of how impressed I am and how everyone should be like you, that's all. Huh?
My.
Can I call you Big Brother Fuyahiko? Or do you not like that nickname?
What are you saying?
You little. You really are begging for it. Newsflash, I have Oni-chan to only one.
Damn it!
No, don't argue. Don't glare. You don't seem like it, even though it really is a compliment. I want to say a kid forever myself. Yes, yeah, just like you. Behave yourself, damn it. I know you're trying to piss me off.
Stats increased. I don't want to go to the next destination. Let me just sit still. Okay, how many more left? How many more left do we have in store? Do.
I like it.
The rail rides are the best part of a theme park. I love watching all the pathetic screaming people. And opposed to Ryan, I'm not used to being an amusement for others.
Gross.
That's fine. I don't want to hear a piggy squeal. If it has to be a pig, it should be Miss Pig Puke.
Jeez.
Besides, I'm not even tall enough to ride a lot of these attractions. It would be easy for the real me, but this avatar is right on the edge.
But actually,
Oh, me too. In this world, is it okay to have my tippy toes to get through?
so.
It's very heavy, so it flew me. Why don't you go right along and report back?
Anyway.
In that case, he might be too wide to ride. But looks to be assuming I lost the waist, and I can easily lower the safety bar to halfway below my waist. If you'll excuse me, I'm going like a cool breeze. Clear my courageous image in your minds. Think of God Mary, give keyboards crushed by flesh, organs, non-snacks, and coda up. Ew, that's freaking gross. There's such a thing as too much information, you know.
Aww.
Nasty swine. If you'd been turned into ground pork, I wouldn't have had to hear that. I'm being double-teamed by two sadistic little girls. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'm not Haritoa. But yes, you made demise. It was somewhat of a rough attraction. You write yourself and let your screens fly. That's it for this edition of One Man Jet Coaster.
Boring.
You weren't even trying. Say it more like a celebrity chef on TV. Oh yeah. Right, that thing is like a legal drug trip and being sent directly to Coaster Town.
Well, anyway.
Say it like that.
What?
Double unreasonable requests for two sadistic little girls. I'm not your toy, you know. I think my organs have been liquefied. I may be a walking time bomb. I need to spew. Hey, no one's up close to bite. Go away. Seriously, I can't handle this. You, that's not that kind of video is totally someone's fetish, and I'm not gonna be in it. I've been several of those already.
Seriously, not Kotoko. She has probably been in so many fetish videos. Kotoko knows the dark side. The reason Kotoko is the way she is because she knows the dark side of the internet. Kotoko knows about all kinds of kinks, and Kotoko has nightmares about them every night.
This is favorite brotherly abuse. You better run.
Attributes have increased. Okay, what's next on the list? 1 space forward, 2 spaces back.
Hey.
Okay, I already did this one, so I'm not doing this one again. Not a third time. 3 times is where I draw the line. Himiko being Himiko. Himiko being wholesome. Akane being Akane. And Kotoko being doubtful. Okay, let's do it. High jump card. Okay, let's see. Let's do it. Okay, there we are. Good, good, good.
Hey,
It's been a while, Kotoko. Do you remember me? We were on a variety show together once.
my.
Of course I remember you. There's a girl who doesn't know about you.
But then again.
But I don't know about any variety show. That's all in the past.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up something you'd rather forget. I retired months ago. It's all a lifetime ago. That doesn't stop you from calling me Little Ultimate Drama and dragging me here, though.
Seriously.
If not for Monica being with me, I would have fiercely objected. When I was your age, several months did feel like a lifetime. But as you get older, time starts to fly by in the blink of an eye.
Okay.
Maybe that's why those around you have so much trouble keeping up with your life.
Aw.
Well, that's really annoying. I'm a normal girl now, darn it. Being a normal girl must be what makes you happy, huh?
Yes.
I never even wanted to be famous.
Anyway.
You're in the industry, so I'm sure you understand.
Okay.
That's true. For me, it was a long, thought-after dream that I was finally able to grasp. But that said, I don't blame you at all, and I respect your decision. As long as you can smile, you've made the best choice.
Okay, attributes have increased. Let's move forth. Let's see it. There is one down, therefore me to claim. Okay, already did this one. We can skip forward, so let us skip forward. Got Monica being her usual skeevy, sadistic self. Okay, there we go. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talents?
Aw.
People are always wanting the old me. Frankly, I've had about enough of it.
Woohoo!
So this is basically vacation for me. I'm going to have a blast away from all the grown-ups.
Nap on the beach, amusement park, sampling food.
Seriously.
But isn't the menu here a little on the strange and salty side?
Anyway.
They should have stuff like crepes, soft-serve ice cream, boba, pancakes.
Oh, it's Kotoko. Are you taking a walk alone?
My name's
Yes, I don't need to be surrounded by the others constantly. I'm a pretty independent kid.
I see. You are sure are smart. Atua is always watching over you, so do not worry.
Why are you trying to cram your religious beliefs down my throat like it's only natural?
Cause that is how I am, Kotoko. You will believe, or I will shove you in the closet. Because Atua is watching over you, Kotoko. I simply stated what was and always will be.
Why does that sound so familiar to me? That's right, because you're talking in absolute terms. I love that aspect of Monica, though.
My.
Kotoko, are you mistaking Monica as your god? Because only I can be your god, and only Atua can be your god.
No way, Monica's just my god, fellow kid like me. If there was a god, I'm sure it would have to be.
Truth is,
No, let's stop this. Arguing will get us nowhere. Never talk politics, religion, or baseball. That's the trick to keeping distance with grown-ups.
right.
Kotoko speaking the facts of life. That's right, surely the day will come when you embrace Atua as well. I will force you to embrace Atua. Until that day comes, enjoy the tasty treats. So says Atua.
By the way, what kind of grilled sea grill is that? You sure are adventurous. I walked alongside a weird adventurous girl.
Red talent fragment, it's so fun. Okay, any zero cards? Nope. No zero cards. Okay, let's land this space then.
I see.
Hot vampire, sign me up, my dude. Though I'd prefer slaying them than being surrounded by them.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that got me some yakitori. Always best to start with the tried and true.
I wonder.
Cold
about
blood and impending death makes a man's charm shine through, but killing them is such a waste.
Oh.
When they can serve me, oh, they sell gyoza here. They do together to a wide variety of needs.
My mom.
Liking gross is gross, but I guess liking kids would be more gross, huh? I was a manju, sweet and just can't be beat. My white knight in a vampire outfit, hachi machi, now that is my blood pumping.
Yep.
Sauce is mine, but salt is the bee's knees.
Yes, indeed.
In terms of appearance, Byakuya is adequate, but he's hardly fit to serve me. He is too rebellious. Yes, isn't as good as the gyoza at Utsunomiya, but he's quite tolerable.
That older boy, I get the impression that being held captive suits him.
Yes, all the spare girls in a nutshell in terms of Byakuya.
So sweet, this manju gets a gold star. What are you guys doing judging my white knight? Do I get stabby with my chicken skewers?
Huh?
Oh my, I was simply going along with the topic. May I try some of your yakitori?
Seriously.
You're good, Takisori. Talking about sweets is obviously the way to go. What's with this lonely Cooper Hound doing girl talk anyways?
Okay, hopefully we have no more events for Kotoko because my throat is starting to get a little sore from doing her voice so much. Okay, let's do this. Next space. Okay, no more Kotoko events. Hooray! We can actually get a move on and start ending things off with her. Nice. Okay, go here. Punch, punch, punch it down. Punch, punch, punch around. Okay, nice. Okay. Sorry about this. I'm just so tired. I just had a very full day. Okay, we'll go here. Defeat the creature, defeat the crab. Crab people, taste like crab. Talk like people, crab people. I'm tired and moving on now. Okay, let's do this. 4 spaces. Can we land on this? Yes, we can. Okay, 4. Okay. Rest. 0 card. 0 card. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, rise and shine. Rise and shine. Let's do this right now. Let's do this today. I see this right now. Let's do this tonight. Okay, 0 guard. Nice. Okay, let's see. Rest. 0 card. Okay, good. 24. We will move along. I'm tired and I want to sleep soon. Okay, high jump card, get rid of you. Okay, card. Gain 8 levels, get up to level 32. Very nice, day 30. Oh, for some reason, I'm just feeling so tired. Okay. Let's move on now. Yeah, I'm probably going to end it off after this round. Just because I know that this is probably going to be a very short video, but really, I am starting to feel very exhausted. There's a festival underway where you can try things unrelated to your talents, but
everything here's done by high school, so us kids can just play.
Aw.
I don't even get to see Monica and Yakuta. What's in the point of this festival?
look at stalls.
Huh? You're pretty good at this. Still, my best airless streak is only 4 times in a
By
row.
the way,
Oh, yeah? Weren't there supposed to be other jugglers than just you?
sorry.
Makoto's on a break. Sorry about that. Did you want to see someone else you knew better? Nah, that's not it. And just so you know, I'm not even acting. I watched the street performance for a while.
Talent fragments. 1 move card. And no, I'm getting rid of that card. Card. Okay, there we go. Rest. 0 move. Okay. Yeah, it would be a good idea to end it off after this because basically I'm not gonna have the energy. I'm not gonna be able to really do any improv if any comes across. Ugh, I can barely keep my eyes open. What's going on here? Okay, rest. Yes, surgery we're going to go. She can get the plastic surgery. Okay, she could be like Wendy Testerberger from South Park and get some breast implants. Of course it's a success. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, nice. Let's get rid of the shot card. Not like I'm gonna go into it's not like I'm gonna go into any shops and I can barely speak right now. Okay, shop card. 0 card. Yes, Monotaro. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say? Rest. Goodbye card. We'll get rid of you. Okay, let's do some fun right now. Okay, day 10. 10 days left.
Rise and shine or shine
Yes, mug us, Mono Kid. Mono Cubs, mug us. Lost the coins. 1 card. Discard. 0 card. 8 days left. 8 days left. 8 days left. 8 days left. Okay, at least we have Kotoko almost done. Got all her free time events, and yeah, we'll have Ultra Despair Girls done as well. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire in the Citadel.
My
Bonfire and a folk dance, huh? I've seen kids games put together better than this. How quaint.
seriously.
You've got decent moves, but watching you do them so quickly is kind of hilarious. If you can squeeze in a few more weird news, you draw even more laughs.
So
I'm actually a type who listens intently during concerts. Though I do know the basic moves. I can do the wave. I can do the worm. If you laughed, it means my choice of spicing things up with my personal flair was correct. Some people are apparently put off by that, but it's hilarious in of itself that you didn't notice. I watched the Fumi's dance and enjoyed myself.
Okay, day. Okay, 6 days left. 6 days left. Yeah, might as well get some more surgery. Get the double breast implants. Double surgery. Okay, yeah. You always need more surgery. Can't get by without some surgery. Some 30-point surgery for all stats. Yeah, love how a character that I'm not even going to use is getting the double surgery. Okay. 64. Yeah, if it would have been another surgery event, I would have laughed my head off. Okay, rest. 3 days left. Okay. Okay, triple move guard, I don't care. Here are you. Card. 0. Double threat, triple threat. Rest. 0 card, day 50. Okay, let's move. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing.
If only I could have found this sooner. It's Arnak, though.
Okay, very nice. Development's complete. I can barely keep my eyes open. Sleepy. So very sleepy. Let's see what else we've got. Do we have stuff? Shall we go to the store? Shall we gather by the school store? Shall we gather by the school store? Swimsuit Toko. Let's spin again. Tango card, hooray. Tango near a giant vat of acid. Was Tango become the Joker? Okay, any more achievements? Okay, no. In that case, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this. I'm out of it. Anyways, I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the stream, consider following. I hope you see you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.